If you're over 60, your body may be reacting to certain fruits in a way you never expected. What if I told you that 5 of the most popular fruits, yes, the ones you might eat every single day, could silently be stealing your strength, especially in your legs? That's right. While we've all been told to eat more fruit, the truth is, not all fruits are created equal, especially for seniors. And if you're trying to stay active, independent, and pain-free as you age, you need to know which ones might be working against you. In this video, we're going to uncover surprising natural truths, straightforward, no hype, that could change the way you look at your daily fruit intake. But more than that, you'll also learn how simple natural adjustments could help you protect your leg muscles, boost your energy, and potentially add vibrant, mobile years to your life. And no, we're not going to tell you to cut out fruit altogether. Instead, we'll reveal what to swap, what to watch for, and most importantly, how to use natural foods the right way so your body can thrive long after 60. So stay with me until the end, because by the time we're done, you'll have insights most doctors never mention, and one overlooked fruit you should probably stop eating today. Let me ask you something personal. When was the last time you really thought about how your legs feel? Not just if they're sore from walking too much, but really paid attention to how strong or weak they've become over the years. Do you find it harder to climb stairs lately? Or maybe getting up from a chair takes a little more effort than it used to. If so, you're definitely not alone. And you might be surprised to learn that something as simple as the fruits you're eating could be making it worse. Yes, fruits. Sounds crazy, right? We grow up hearing that fruit is one of the healthiest things you can put on your plate. And for the most part, that's true. But here's the twist. Once you hit 60, your body changes dramatically. Your digestion slows, your insulin response shifts, your muscles need more targeted support. And certain fruits, especially the sugary ones, can actually trigger inflammation, weaken your legs, and accelerate the aging process. Now, I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to help you feel better, move better, and stay strong using completely natural, easy-to-find foods. That's it. So if you're someone who wants to stay independent, keep walking without pain, and maybe even feel like your younger self again, this video is for you. But let's make it a two-way conversation. As we go through each point, I want you to ask yourself, do I eat this? How often, and how do I feel afterward? And hey, drop a comment below letting me know which fruit surprised you the most. Your experience might just help someone else watching. All right, let's get into the truth behind fruit number 1. This is a big one. It's sweet, it's juicy, and it's often seen as a healthy snack. But for people over 60, this fruit can be a trap. Why? Because it's loaded with a type of sugar that spikes your blood sugar fast, leading to muscle fatigue, energy crashes, and long-term damage to your leg strength. Can you guess which one I'm talking about? Keep watching. I'll reveal it soon. Now take a moment to think about your own habits. Do you eat fruit in the morning, as a dessert, or maybe mixed into a smoothie? These little choices add up, and depending on which fruits you're using, you could either be supporting your body or slowly wearing it down. Isn't it amazing how something so small can have such a big impact? And here's something else to consider. Did you know that the majority of seniors experiencing mobility issues aren't suffering from accidents or genetics, but from years of subtle nutritional stress? It builds up silently, and the worst part, most doctors never talk about it, but we will, and we'll do it the natural way. Because the good news is this: once you know what to avoid, you can replace it with natural alternatives that not only protect your legs, but boost your energy, reduce joint pain, and help your body feel years younger. Let me ask, have you ever looked at someone your age who still hikes, dances, or walks miles with ease and thought, what's their secret? What if part of that secret isn't exercise, but food? Natural, leg-loving, inflammation-fighting food. Stick around, because in a few minutes I'm going to share 5 of the worst fruits for seniors who want to maintain strength. And I'll also give you some powerful swaps that are delicious. affordable and muscle-friendly. But first, let's talk about what's really going on inside your legs. As we age, something called sarcopenia starts to set in. It's the natural loss of muscle mass that affects nearly every adult over 50. And while it's common, it's not inevitable. In fact, you can slow it down or even reverse it with the right approach. But here's the catch. Your muscles can't rebuild if they're constantly under attack from foods that trigger inflammation or spike your blood sugar. So here's my question to you. Would you be willing to make one small change to your daily fruit intake if it meant walking easier, standing taller and moving without pain? Because that's what's possible when you choose the right natural foods. And no, I'm not here to sell you anything. There's no supplement, no miracle berry, no expensive product. Just honest information backed by science, shared in a way that makes sense for real people like you and me. Now let's reveal fruit number one. Fruit number one is grapes. Yes, grapes. They're small, sweet, and often praised for their antioxidants, especially red grapes with their resveratrol. But here's what most people don't know. Grapes are packed with fructose, a natural sugar that can cause rapid spikes in your blood sugar, especially when eaten without any balancing fat or protein. And for those of us over 60, your insulin sensitivity is already declining. That means your body processes sugar less efficiently, leading to inflammation and the kind of muscle deterioration that creeps up slowly, but hits hard. So ask yourself, how often do you snack on grapes straight from the fridge? Do you add them to your breakfast or eat them as a healthy late-night bite? I know it sounds innocent, but over time, this fruit could be undermining your strength. Let's take it a step further. Have you noticed swelling in your legs or feet? Do you feel unusually tired after what used to be a short walk? You might blame it on age or weather, but what if it's actually your fruit habits silently sabotaging your body from the inside out? Now, don't get me wrong, grapes aren't evil, but context matters. For someone running marathons, a handful of grapes might be fine. But for a senior trying to preserve leg muscle, reduce inflammation, and extend quality of life, there are better, safer choices. So here's your first natural swap. Berries, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries. They're lower in sugar, rich in fiber, and filled with muscle-friendly antioxidants. They won't spike your blood sugar the same way grapes do. Drop a comment and let me know. Have you been eating grapes regularly? And are you willing to try switching to berries for the next week or two? Let's experiment together and see how your legs feel after just a small change. Now, fruit number two might shock you even more. It's one of the most commonly juiced fruits out there. It looks innocent. It even feels refreshing. But it can hit your system like a sugar bomb. Oranges. Yes, oranges. Now wait, aren't oranges good for your immune system? Don't they have vitamin C? Absolutely. But that doesn't mean they're good for your muscles. Oranges, and especially orange juice, can flood your body with simple sugars. That quick sugar rush causes insulin spikes, which over time contribute to insulin resistance, inflammation, and the breakdown of muscle tissues, particularly in your lower body. And think about this. When you drink orange juice, you're not just consuming one orange. You're probably drinking the equivalent of 4 or 5 oranges in one glass, and with none of the fiber that slows the sugar down. Now tell me, how often do you drink orange juice in the morning thinking it's a healthy start? Have you noticed feeling sluggish afterward, or even hungry again within an hour? That's your body trying to recover from the sugar crash. You're not just tired, you're being drained. So what can you do instead? If you love the citrus flavor, go for whole citrus fruits in moderation, like a small clementine or a wedge of grapefruit paired with a handful of nuts. That gives your body nutrients and balance without the sugar overload. Let's take a moment. Here, are you starting to question some of the foods you've been told are healthy your whole life? That's okay. That's part of growth. The good news is the natural world has plenty of better options, and you're already on the path to discovering them. Fruit number 3 is controversial. It's trendy, it's green, and it's often found in smoothies and clean eating recipes. Can you guess it? Bananas. Yes, bananas, I know. They're easy to eat, they're filling, and they even have potassium. But here's the problem. Bananas are extremely high in natural sugars and carbohydrates, especially when ripe. That makes them a glycemic bomb for older adults. If you're dealing with muscle weakness, prediabetes, or joint stiffness, a daily banana might be adding fuel to the fire. Why? Because after 60, your metabolism slows and your ability to clear excess sugar from your blood drops significantly. That means every banana is a challenge your body now has to work harder to process, and it often fails, leading to fat, storage, and muscle breakdown. So let me ask you, how often do you eat bananas? Do you feel bloated or tired afterward? Do your knees ache more on banana days? But don't worry, we're not here to remove every fruit you love. Instead, how about a slice of green apple with almond butter? It's crunchy, delicious, and much lower in sugar. Plus, apples have polyphenols that support blood sugar stability. Better for your legs, better for your brain, better for your life. Ready for fruit number 4. This one is often dried, baked, candied, and included in dozens of health snacks. And it's probably been marketed to you as a fiber booster. Dates. Now listen, I love dates. They're natural, they're sweet, and yes, they have fiber. But one single medjool date contains about 16 grams of sugar. That's more than some candy bars. And here's the kicker, dried fruits like dates are dense, dehydrated sugar bombs that spike insulin even faster than fresh fruit. If you're over 60 and working hard to protect your mobility, eating dates regularly, especially without protein or fiber to slow them down, can work directly against you. So if you're looking for a natural sweet snack, try switching to chia pudding made with coconut milk and a sprinkle of cinnamon. It gives you sustained energy, supports your digestion, and doesn't send your blood sugar on a roller coaster ride. Now, before I reveal the final fruit to watch out for, take a second to reflect. How many of these are part of your weekly routine? Have you been unknowingly making it harder for your body to stay strong? Let me know in the comments. What's been your go-to fruit, and are you starting to see it in a new light? Now, fruit number 5. This one might be sitting in your kitchen right now. It's bright, beautiful, and part of so many breakfast bowls and fruit salads. But for older adults, especially those concerned with leg health and inflammation, it's a hidden danger. Pineapple. Yes, pineapple. It's tropical, it's delicious, and it even has bromelain, a compound that can help with inflammation. But here's the trap. Pineapples are extremely high in natural sugars and acidic enzymes that can irritate the digestive tract in sensitive individuals. And that irritation can lead to inflammation that travels throughout the body, including your joints and muscles. Have you ever felt your knees ache more after a fruit salad, or noticed tingling in your legs? It might sound far-fetched, but many seniors report clearer joints and stronger legs after removing pineapple from their diet. So, what's the alternative? Try kiwi. It's tart, it's fun to eat, and it has similar enzymes, but with much less sugar and a milder effect on your body. As we wrap up this section, I want to remind you, this isn't about fear. It's about awareness. You deserve to feel strong. You deserve to age with dignity, power, and energy. And you don't need expensive pills or drastic diets to get there. You just need to make better natural choices, starting with the fruit on your plate. So what now? Are you ready to give your legs the love they deserve? Are you willing to trade 5 fruits for 5 better ones and see what happens in 30 days? Let's do it together. Start small. Comment below and tell me which one you're dropping and which one you're adding. Because remember, what you eat today shapes how you walk, move, and feel tomorrow. Now, let's shift gears a little. We've talked about the fruits that may be silently undermining your leg strength and overall health. But what about the ones that actually support your body after 60. Because here's the truth, your body wants to heal. It wants to stay strong. It just needs the right tools, and those tools can be found in nature. So let's explore some powerful natural allies. These are fruits and some plant-based ingredients that help fight inflammation, stabilize blood sugar, and rebuild your energy reserves from the ground up. First up, blueberries. Have you had any this week? These little blue gems are packed with antioxidants, particularly anthocyanins, which help protect your cells from oxidative stress. Why does that matter? Because oxidative stress is one of the leading causes of muscle degeneration and joint inflammation. Blueberries aren't just tasty, they're like natural body armor, especially for your muscles and brain. What if you started your day tomorrow with a bowl of unsweetened Greek yogurt, a handful of blueberries, and a few crushed walnuts? Wouldn't that be a better way to fuel your legs than a sugar-packed fruit salad? Another superstar is avocado. I know it's technically a fruit and not a sweet one, but it deserves a mention here. Rich in healthy fats, potassium, and magnesium, avocado helps regulate blood pressure and reduce muscle cramps. Plus, the healthy fats keep your joints lubricated and your brain sharp. Have you ever tried avocado with a sprinkle of sea salt and lemon juice? It's simple, nourishing, and satisfying. What would happen if you replaced your afternoon banana with half an avocado? Would your body thank you? Let's keep going. Cherries, especially tart cherries, are another fantastic option. Studies show that they reduce markers of inflammation and even help with post-exercise recovery. That's important because your muscles, especially after 60, take longer to recover from stress. And stress doesn't just mean workouts. It could be a long walk, cleaning the house, or even standing for too long. Do you ever feel sore in your thighs or calves the day after being on your feet? That lingering soreness might be a sign that your body needs more recovery nutrients, and cherries could help. So here's my question to you. What if you built your own personalized muscle recovery plate? A few cherries, some leafy greens, a portion of lean protein like grilled salmon, and a drizzle of olive oil. Wouldn't that be a better investment in your health than a bowl of grapes or a tall glass of orange juice? Let's pause here. I want you to reflect. How do you feel after eating? Not just physically, but emotionally. Are you energized, light, and clear-headed, or do you feel sluggish, bloated, and foggy? That feedback is your body talking to you, and natural foods help your body speak louder and clearer. Now, let's talk strategy. It's not just about swapping fruits. It's about building a routine that nurtures your muscles daily. That means knowing when to eat, how to combine foods, and which natural elements give you the most bang for your bite. Here's a tip. Always pair fruit with protein or fat. Why? Because that slows down the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream. That one habit alone can reduce inflammation, protect your muscles, and keep your energy stable throughout the day. So instead of just grabbing an apple, try it with a spoonful of almond butter. Instead of berries alone, mix them into a protein-rich chia pudding or pair them with a slice of boiled egg. Simple, powerful, natural. Let's talk hydration next. Because most people forget this. Your muscles are made of water. Dehydration makes you weaker, stiffer, and more prone to pain. And as you age, your sense of thirst dulls, so you may not even realize you're underhydrated. Are you drinking enough? Clean water every day? Herbal teas count too, especially those that support circulation and inflammation reduction, like ginger tea, turmeric tea, or hibiscus. Ever tried starting your morning with warm lemon water and a pinch of turmeric? It's a gentle anti-inflammatory tonic that wakes up your system without the harsh spike of fruit juice. Let's go deeper. Are you someone who's experienced frequent leg cramps, weakness when standing, or stiffness when walking? Have you ever blamed it on getting older, without realizing that what's on your plate may be part of the problem? Because that's what I'm here to challenge. Getting older doesn't have to mean getting weaker. It just means getting smarter with your choices. And nature gives us all the tools we need, without side effects, without medications, without frustration. Let's look at one more powerhouse: pomegranate. Yes, it's sweet, but it's also packed with polyphenols that fight oxidative damage and support blood flow. That means more oxygen getting to your muscles and more strength for daily movement. Just be mindful of how much you're consuming. A few seeds sprinkled on a salad or yogurt is great, but a whole glass of pomegranate juice? That's sugar overload. So again, ask yourself, how am I using fruit? As a partner in my health or as a crutch for cravings? Let's talk practical. What could a sample day look like for someone over 60 who wants to eat naturally, protect their muscles, and extend their vitality? Breakfast: chia pudding made with coconut milk, cinnamon, and a handful of blueberries. A boiled egg on the side. Snack: half an avocado with lemon and sea salt. Lunch: grilled chicken over arugula and spinach with a handful of pomegranate seeds, walnuts, and olive oil dressing. Afternoon: herbal tea with a small green apple and a bit of almond butter. Dinner: roasted vegetables, salmon, and a tart cherry compote with a sprinkle of flaxseed for dessert. Simple, natural, powerful, and most importantly, sustainable. Are you seeing now how these small changes add up? How one fruit swap, one meal shift, one herbal tea can send your body a message: I'm supporting you now. And when your body feels supported, it responds. Your legs feel lighter, your mind feels clearer, you stand taller, you move with confidence. That's not magic. That's natural nutrition working with your biology, not against it. Now let's talk you. Yes, you, watching this. What part of this video struck a nerve? Was it the realization about bananas, the surprise about grapes, or maybe the hydration tips? I'd love to know. So go ahead, scroll down and leave me a comment. What's one change you're going to make starting today? And more importantly, how do you want to feel a month from now? Because that's the goal. Not perfection, not extremes, just progress, just feeling a little stronger, a little more alive, a little more in control of your future, one bite at a time. So let's dig even deeper, because maybe right now you're thinking, okay, I'll cut back on grapes and bananas, but is that really enough to change how I feel? That's a great question, and the answer is yes. But it's even better when paired with a few more natural habits. Think of it like tuning an instrument. You don't need to replace every string, just bring each one back into balance. And your body, believe it or not, works exactly the same way. Here's something simple yet often overlooked: movement right after meals. Did you know that a gentle 10-minute walk after eating can lower your blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and even help preserve muscle mass? That's not exercise, it's just moving with purpose. No gym, no pain. Just walking around the house or maybe stepping outside for some fresh air. So here's my question to you. After your next meal, could you commit to just 10 minutes of walking? Nothing fancy, just movement. What do you think that could do? For your digestion, for your joints, for your legs? Let's pair that with hydration. As we mentioned earlier, most seniors don't drink enough water. And when your body is thirsty, it starts pulling water from your muscles and joints, making you feel stiff and sore. And here's the scary part. Chronic dehydration can mimic the symptoms of aging. Feeling foggy could be dehydration. Achy joints, dehydration, lack of energy. You guessed it, dehydration. So here's a small challenge. Get a glass of water right now while you watch this. Add a slice of lemon or cucumber if you want something refreshing. Then set a timer and do it again in 90 minutes. Try this for just 2 days and tell me if you notice a difference. Now, let's return to food for a moment. Sometimes it's not just what you eat, but how you eat it. Are you rushing through meals, eating while standing up, watching TV, or scrolling on your phone? All of that sends the wrong message to your nervous system. that you're in fight or flight mode instead of rest and digest. And when your body's stressed, even mildly, it can't absorb nutrients properly. So even healthy foods lose their power if you're not calm while eating. Could your body benefit from slower meals? Could you breathe a little deeper before you eat? These small shifts matter more than you think. Remember, healing is not just about ingredients, it's also about intention. Let's try something different now. Imagine your ideal morning. You wake up and instead of feeling stiff, your legs feel light. Your energy is calm and steady. You walk to the kitchen, make yourself a warming herbal tea, slice a green apple, maybe spread some almond butter, and take it all in slowly. No rush, no guilt, just presence. How would your day feel if you started it like that? Could a morning ritual like that change the tone of your whole week? Now, I want to answer a question I get all the time from people over 60. Is it too late? For me, let me be crystal clear. No, it is never too late. I've seen people in their 70s completely transform their health just by removing inflammatory fruits, drinking more water, walking daily, and adding more nutrient-dense plants to their meals. You don't need to go on a radical detox. You don't need to count calories or weigh your food. You just need to reconnect with what your body truly wants: natural fuel, gentle movement, and inner peace. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you felt proud of how you treated your body for an entire day? Wouldn't it feel amazing to go to bed tonight knowing you gave your body what it really needs? Now here's a bonus tip. Herbs. Herbs are nature's secret weapon. They're gentle, powerful, and often forgotten. Do you use turmeric in your cooking? What about ginger, basil, cilantro? These plants contain potent compounds that fight inflammation, support digestion, and protect your joints. And they make your food taste better too. How about adding a slice of fresh ginger to your tea tomorrow, or tossing a handful of parsley onto your salad? These aren't dramatic changes, but they're meaningful ones. And over time, they add up. Let's also talk about sleep. Because no matter how perfectly you eat, your body rebuilds itself at night. That's when muscle repair happens. That's when inflammation calms. That's when your hormones rebalance. But if your sleep is shallow, restless, or broken, you wake up feeling worse than when you went to bed. So here's something to try. Avoid sugary fruits in the evening. They might spike your blood sugar and interrupt your sleep. Instead, have a calming herbal tea like chamomile, lemon balm, or passion flower, and a spoon of almond butter or a few walnuts. That small fat and protein combo helps keep your blood sugar stable overnight, which means better rest and better healing. Tell me in the comments, how have you been sleeping lately? And would you be open to trying this one small change tonight? Let me leave you with this thought. Aging is a privilege, but how you age, that's a choice. You can choose to age with vitality. You can choose to feel strong again. You can choose to take care of yourself with the same love and care you've given to others your whole life. So here's what I want you to do right now. Pick one fruit to remove from your routine for the next week. Pick one healing food or habit to add. Write it down. Tell a friend. Share it in the comments. Let's make this a community of support, encouragement, and wisdom, because none of us are too old to grow, and none of us are too far gone to heal. So let's take a breath together. Right now. Inhale slowly and exhale. Because what you've just done by watching this far, by staying present, is already a powerful act of self-care. Most people click away. Most people say, maybe later. But you didn't. You stayed. You listened. And now you know more than you did 30 minutes ago. That matters. Let's take a moment to reflect on everything we've uncovered. 5 fruits that, while once believed to be harmless or even helpful, can actually slow you down, weaken your muscles, and feed inflammation after 60. Grapes, oranges, bananas, dates, and pineapple, they may taste sweet, but for many people in our age group, they quietly work against the strength we fight to keep. but you also discovered the better path. You learned about berries, green apples, avocado, cherries, kiwi, and simple herbal infusions that can support your muscles, protect your joints, and extend your energy naturally. It's a mindset shift, isn't it? From asking, what's healthy, to asking, what's healthy for me right now at this stage of life? You're not the same as you were at 20 or 30. Your needs have changed, but your body, it's still with you, still working, still trying. And when you begin feeding it the right fuel, giving it space to move, water to flow, and calm to rest, amazing things begin to happen. Let me ask you something. Can you imagine yourself a year from now? What if you made just 3 changes? Simple, natural, doable. What could your life look like? Would stairs become easier again? Would your sleep deepen? Would you laugh more, move more, live more, because your body was finally in harmony again? I believe it can happen, and not just for someone out there, but for you. Yes, you, the one watching, listening, thinking, reflecting. Now I know that change isn't always easy. Old habits are comfortable, and new ones can feel uncertain. But the way you build strength at this stage of life isn't through perfection. It's through consistency and compassion and curiosity. Try something. If it doesn't work, try something else. Your body will guide you. It always does, if you're willing to listen. So here's your next step, and it's simple. Choose one thing, one action, one shift. Don't overwhelm yourself. Just start. Here are a few examples. Maybe one will feel right for you. Replace your banana breakfast with a chia pudding topped with berries. Trade your evening orange juice for a cup of warm ginger tea. Set a water reminder on your phone to hydrate every 90 minutes. Add 1 green vegetable to each meal. Walk for 10 minutes after lunch every day for 1 week. Which of those feels doable right now? Not later, now. Because this isn't about starting next month or when you have more time. It's about honoring your body today, right where you are. And if you're not sure where to begin, let the comments be your space. Write down what you're thinking. Ask a question. Share your story. This isn't just a video, it's a conversation. You're not alone on this path. Here's another truth we often forget. Healing isn't always loud. It's not dramatic. It doesn't always show up with big announcements or quick results. Sometimes healing is quiet, gentle, subtle. It's waking up and realizing your knees don't hurt today. It's walking a little farther without feeling out of breath. It's noticing that you're smiling more, stressing less, and maybe even feeling proud of yourself again. You deserve that feeling. You deserve to feel alive in your body, not trapped inside it. And natural living isn't a punishment. It's a return to simplicity, to clarity, to balance. Let's take one more deep breath together. Now imagine this. Tomorrow morning, you wake up. Instead of reaching for the same routine, you pause. You drink a glass of lemon water. You skip the sugar-filled fruit bowl. You stretch, you walk outside for just 5 minutes. You start the day not by rushing, but by respecting your body. That's how change begins, not with pressure, but with presence. Before we close, I want to thank you, truly, not just for watching, but for caring, for being open, for choosing to learn. That's powerful, that's rare, and it means more than you know. If this video resonated with you, here's how you can keep the momentum going. Like this video, so more people your age can find it. Subscribe, because we're just getting started on this journey of natural living and lifelong health. Comment. Tell me what you're changing, what you're curious about, or what you want to see next. This channel isn't about quick fixes. It's about truth, support, and real answers that work for real people. So until next time, stay strong, stay curious, and remember, you are not too old, too late, or too far gone. Your life is still yours to shape, one natural choice at a time. Thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next one.